Alright, so Dig, I want to go ahead and share my story with how I became a TI, a targeted individual. What happened from beginning to current. Back in 2018, late 2018, I was dealing with this female who was a little off a rocker. I had no business dealing with her. I'll be the first one to tell you that. I had no business dealing with her. When I seen she was off a rocker at first, my first thought was, okay, you can't deal with this woman. Leave her alone right now. And you know what? I wish I had. We met in 2008, and we was dealing with each other like up until 2018, so about 10 years. So I had a history with this woman. She asked me if she could stay with me until her card came in the mail via FedEx, right? I said, cool. We wasn't having no intimacy or nothing, right? So her card came, and it was time to go. And I was like, all right, where you want to go? I was going to take her wherever she wanted to go. And that was going to be us parting ways from each other. Now, mind you, I wasn't saved at the time. I was just tired of this woman. So anyway, she didn't want to leave. I guess she had a sense that it was really about to be truly over with. And I was texting another woman in front of her face, not hiding it, or nothing like that. And so she was like, she didn't say nothing, but you know how it is. And so anyway, I go in there to go to sleep. I go in my bedroom to go to sleep. She busts in the room talking about, I know you, I hear you talking to that B next door through the wall. I'm like, I mean, she's screaming. She done slammed my door. She's screaming. That was the last draw for me, right? So I get up. I called the police. I was like, you about to get up out of here. You can't be doing this because I got neighbors and all this, right? And it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I get up, call the police, and while I'm on the phone with the police, she goes in my drawer and got a little X-Acto knife. You know what that is? Like for art, an art X-Acto knife. It's like a razor blade. And so she come over there with the X-Acto knife and start stabbing me in the arm, just shanking me. And I'm like, I was in shock to a certain degree. I'm on the phone with the police, mind you. And she like, and I'm like, she stabbed me. And the lady, the dispatcher, she was so calm. Okay, sir, where did she stab you? And this, that, and the third. I'm like, in the arm. So anyway, I'm still on the phone. She gathering a little bit of her stuff, not all of it, so she could get up out of there. She ran up out the door with the X-Acto knife, and I guess the police must have been real close, because when she came outside, they caught her. They seen her throw the X-Acto knife down on the ground and start walking away, and they arrested her right there on the spot. Okay, so then they come up to my apartment. There's blood all on the floor. They take me to the hospital to get stitches in my arm. So her daughter caught up with me. She's older. She's in her 20s. And she said my mom wanted me to get her stuff. Okay, so she got her mama stuff. She had all kind of her stuff in my car. You know, she was a bag lady, basically. But I will, in her defense, I will say that she went through some traumatic stuff in her life that caused this way of living. Because from what I understand from her family members and friends and all that, they say she used to be a hard-working woman. You know what I'm saying? But after her ex, her baby daddy, put her in a coma for like 2 months. He beat her so bad her mama didn't even recognize her, and she was in a coma. And so that changed her life. So I will give her that. She went through traumatic experience, and it caused her to be this person that she is today. I mean, she went to jail. They took me to get the stitches. and everybody was on my side. Like, I was the victim, you know what I'm saying? Okay, well, we want to do this, that, do you want to press charges, right? So, like, 4 or 5 months into, the whole process, she had been in jail for about 5 months. They sent me a restraining order from her in jail. And the restraining order said, okay, you can't contact her, you can't talk to her and all this. I'm like, well, damn, did she just stab me? So anyway, all of the people changed up on me. Like, the prosecutor or the detectives changed up on me. First, they sent a black guy and an Asian guy out to my apartment to take my DNA. Mind you, I am the victim here. They took my DNA, and then they just drilled me, asked me all type of questions, right? Because what happened was she had accused me of all kind of heinous acts, such as sex trafficking. She accused me of shooting her up with heroin. She accused me of beating her senseless. She accused me of being her pimp. All kind of stuff, right? So then that's why they came out there and took my DNA. That didn't wash, right? The DNA thing didn't wash. They couldn't find nothing in the database. They was trying to bust my, you know what, right then and there. They was believing this, right? So first, let me say this. I do believe that I have always been on the radar of the DOJ in Wisconsin because of the person that I am, the person that I used to be, I should say. I was one of those I'm not going types about nothing. Militant, if you will, to a certain degree. One of the detectives who was like asking me all of the questions on my side was like, okay, we want you to come in and sit at a round table meeting with her, and there's going to be some other people there, and we just want you to come and answer some questions, and that's it. We just want you to answer a few questions, and that'll be that.